مساء الخير اهلا وسهلا ادي ايه. Now we have a trio of new ties, okay, and they are odd. Each one of them is odd in its way, okay. So this is a knitted tie, okay. It's odd in more than one way. First of all, it's not a flat bottom knitted tie like the typical gentleman's knitted tie, which may be knitted out of wool or cotton or cashmere or silk or linen or a combination of any of these. This is silk and linen, but it is triangular shaped like a regular tie, and still it's knitted. As you can see, it's knitted. It's a knitted tie. Okay. Another odd thing about it is that it is an Italian silk tie made in Italy by a British company, which is in this case Hawes. Okay. They have this new Italian line that's taking them in a very different direction in terms of ties. Okay. So this is the first one. Nice, it's a knitted tie, so no gentleman can ever survive without a knitted tie. And it's silk and linen, so it's nice and light and summery and beautiful. And it's charcoal gray or dark gray, not quite charcoal gray, close to charcoal gray. So it can work with anything. You can wear it with anything at all. Okay, it's fantastic. White shirt, patterned shirt, blue shirt, sky blue shirt, teal shirt, anything. This works with anything, but the lighter, the better. Okay. So that's one. Another Hawes and Curtis, again, made in Italy, British company, made in Italy, with Italian silk, not British silk. Okay. And a little tiny little bit of matting finish. They're using, they're mixing in with the silk a tiny little bit of cotton, tiny little bit of cotton. Okay, and here it is, and it's a spotted navy blue tie, tiny spots. Okay, and again, because it's navy blue, again, it works with pretty much anything at all. And it's spotted, so it's quite up there in the formality, but not totally formal, so it's flexible. Beautiful, very beautiful feeling. Very odd, very unusual. This is the kind of thing you get in Italy, usually from Florence, from Kenji Kaga or something like that. It's a bizarre combination, but it's beautiful. It feels amazing, looks amazing, and it's well made. It's very well made. The construction is impeccable, with a good travetto, and it's so Italian, but it's a British company, and it's a deadly combination. Very bizarre. Okay, almost Milanese. And then my first experiment with Thomas Pink's ties. Of course, Thomas Pink is a shirt maker, right? Thomas Pink, shirt maker, right? But I found some good ties there. It was odd. I was going in looking for shirts. Got some shirts from there. But ties, didn't expect to like the ties. Okay? Their shirts are fantastic. Of course, they've got these cutaway shirts with a curved collar. So, again, bespoke look kind of thing. So another knitted tie. Okay? So the odd thing about this one, so I told you the three of them are odd. The odd thing about this one is that, first of all, it's from Thomas Pink. It's from a shirt maker. Hawes and Curtis are also shirt makers. They're also, they make everything. But Thomas Pink are shirt makers, shirts. And they have socks as well. They have ties. Wasn't a fan of their socks. But the ties, this tie, first of all, it's 95% silk and 5% wool, made in Italy by a British maker. Okay, nice. This is a traditional knitted tie with a flat bottom. Okay, 7 centimeter width. Okay, because it's usually narrower than your usual tie. Okay, although there are wider knitted ties like the Walker Slater that I showed a few weeks ago. So nice pattern again, navy blue with a pink motif. Okay, so it's again quite flexible but quite informal. Well, lower on the formality scale, but again, no gentleman's wardrobe should be lacking a good quantity of knitted ties. So here are the three latest ties, two from Hawes and Curtis, odd direction that they're taking with their ties, and one from Thomas Pink. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.